Hello everyone, this is a guide on how I play Eniripsa full support. Personally, I think it's the best way to play it if you want to best support your team. I won't talk much about the spells, but in particular, I will talk about the passives. Given that, with the Rat passive, this character reach another level. If you play Eniripsa, you will know about the existence of Propagator. In this guide, I will show how to make the most of it. It's important because, thanks to the use of the passive Doctor Without Borders, we can change the Propagator effect, which will no longer deal damage, but will heal the next ally that is healed with a single target spell. The heal won't be affected by the element you used, but it will be light heal, which means Propagator will heal with the highest element you have and won't be affected by crit or crit mastery. However, we must keep in mind that we will no longer generate Propagator level by healing allies, but by hitting enemies. Single target spell generates more Propagator than area spells. Always 46 levels for each single target spell, with a maximum of 230 levels. So, with 5 2 AP spells, we can generate 230 Propagator. So do we have to use 10 AP to have 230 Propagator? Fortunately not, thanks to the passive Unnatural Paradox. Unnatural Paradox will allow us to generate double of the Propagator when we are in normal mode, while we will not be able to generate any level of Propagator if we are in Against Nature. So now instead of 10 AP to reach 230 Propagator, you only need 5 or 6 AP if you use 3 2 AP spell. But keep in mind that 230 of Propagator, it's really a lot of healing, so you rarely want to reach 230. Most of the time, 92 levels, 2 AP, or 184 levels with 4 AP will be enough. I usually reach 230 Propagator only when I have to heal some tank with a lot of HP, or when I have to revive some ally in order to revive with full HP. But that's not all. There is yet another very important passive, which will allow us to generate Propagator almost for free. This passive unlocks the possibility of using Against Nature on allies and enemies. If used on an ally, both the Eniripsa and the ally will receive 30% healing bonus. However, the strong point of this passive is the possibility of using it on an enemy, not for the 10% damage itself, but because by healing an ally, the target enemy of Against Nature will suffer 10% of the healing, and this damage counts as single target damage. And guess what? It generates 92 levels of Propagator every time we heal an ally with 2 AP spells. Remember when I said that 230 Propagator, it's a lot of healings? With this passive you can generate more than 1000 levels of Propagator in a single turn. In my opinion, these are the best 3 passives for Eniripsa, but of course they are not the only 3 good passives. The Eniripsa has many, but these are the ones that will bring the gameplay to another level. This is the deck I use. Presence, I recommend using it only if you have a lot of range, like 6 or more. If you don't have much range, you can use All for Me for a massive HP boost. Single heal, most of the time, it's a bait because the Eniripsa heals so much that it doesn't need this passive, but it can be useful if you go against a boss that inflicts a lot of damage in a single character, for example Nogord. Puncture, it's a better substitute for single heal passive if you face a boss that does more area damage, like Dormer, but you will suffer 10% of healings as damage.
Bonus!